Hello YouTube, Bunny Films here with a brand new video. Guess what, guys? There is a Farming and Friends update. How exciting is that? And there's even more exciting news which I will share with you in just a few moments. But welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited because in today's video, I'm going to be showing you everything new that has been added in the most recent update. And then in the next Farming and Friends video, we will have a very special guest joining us by the name of GDun2, who you might happen to know as sort of the lead developer of Farming and Friends. Yes, that is right. He will be joining us to talk about this update to the game, which is why I'm not going to go into too much depth about things, but I will still be covering every single new feature in the game with the new animal revamp. And before we hop into things, I have two side notes. First off, subscribe to the channel if you like today's video. So if you want to see more Farming and Friends content, subscribe to #1 YouTuber for Farming and Friends, in my opinion. I mean, I'm the only person I know that I do the game, but I know there's, I'm the only person I know that records Farming and Friends, but I know there are lots of other creators out there, but just saying, subscribe so we hit 100,000. Wow. And secondly, I built a new PC in case you didn't see my lumber video where I announced it. And Farming and Friends, this is like completely irrelevant to the update video, but we're gonna get to it in just a second. However, Farming and Friends used to be like one of the more difficult games for my computer to run while recording the game, and now it is a smooth, buttery 144 frames per second. I don't know, either 60 or 144 or whatever Roblox runs at. But enough talking about me. Let's talk about the update and dogs and cows and chickens and I was about to say cats and sheep. Also, we have chickens. So let's go ahead and start with the chickens. Well, yeah, as you can see, well, there's a lot new. There's a lot of new stuff to cover. First off, you can see things above the chicken. It's like status bars, I guess, or status of the chicken. You can see happiness with a little emoji. You can see the name of the chicken, and then you can see the egg percent. And what we're gonna do, put 3 names in the comment section, like write a comment with 3 names, and the most liked comment will be named 3 of my chickens. So 3 chickens will get the 3 most popular names. So comment below. But there are, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of new things. And starting with the chicken coop, you have to clean it. So once you see it get stinky like this, there's a little stink flying in the air, and there's little dust on the walls because there's chickens climbing the walls. You got to clean it by pressing E. And look at that, I have a broom, and there's like a broom animation. You can't really see it now. Well, now it's over. But that is really cool. They also updated the UI on the chicken coops, as you can see. It says happier chickens produce eggs faster, and you can see their happiness by looking at this, 97%. They make more eggs because 97% happiness. And one way that I found out you can increase the happiness of animals is like once they eat from a bin, their happiness just shoots up. So I had a cow that was at like 50%, like the sheep here is at 57%. Oh look, it's a demonstration. 57% all the way up to, wait for it, 100%. 99. It's 100% for a split second. However, we're going back to the chickens, and then you can press collect, and you still get the same amount of eggs usually. I mean, once it fills up, you can get up to 6 total, and then you have to empty it because no other eggs can be, well, egged or laid. So that's that part of the update. And next up, you can also herd animals differently and pet them. So the petting system does influence happiness, I believe. So if you, well, not happiness. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. But I think it influences like the milk production and egg production speed. Right now, as you can see, the eggs are 100%, so obviously they won't go any higher. But I think petting it still does have a slight effect. And then another option when you click the animals, click to interact, you can also rename them. So like I said, 3 most popular comments will be renamed into animals on my farm. I have lots of animals, and we're only going to be doing 3 every single Farming and Friends video. But this one, for example, we will name Chicken, just to confuse myself. And look at this, Chicken, the cow, or Chicken the cow. But also, there is a new way of herding animals. So there's this lasso here. If you click it, there's a really cool herding mode where you can select up to 4. I guess you can select up to 4 different animals. As you can see, chickens and cows. We're just going to select cows because I want to demonstrate herding them into this barn. And this is also an automatic barn, so I'll show you how harvesting the milk works. It'll just automatically go into this truck here. We'll just hop into the driver's seat so it's not floating anymore. There we go. And they removed the star system. I'll talk about that a bit later. However, one thing I am missing is the animals walking into their pens. As you can see, there's now a new animation of them literally walking into their pens. The doors swing open and then they close. And then for each cow, you can see the happiness and then a statistics guide for what types of milk you'll get. This cow's 94%, so we're going to get some free range milk. We press milk, and then we press E to open the gate, milk, E to open the gate, milk, E to open the gate. And before we milk this one, as you can see, spoiled milk is 59% or lower, regular is 60% or higher, or 60 to 90%, or 60 to 89% technically, and then 90% or higher gives you free range milk, which is the best milk. And because we are pressing milk, and this is an automatic barn, the milk is automatically deposited into this milk truck because we have it parked on the parking spot. If there's no milk truck parked there, I think the milk jugs will just stay in the barn. So if you don't have an automatic one, you'll still have to carry it to your truck. However, with the automatic one, it's just automatically put into the milk truck. And one other factor, the third factor that I forgot to mention that affects animal happiness is like just space. So if you have a large pen like this, as you can see, there's just plenty of food. The animals will stay happy by eating, but also there's plenty of space for them to walk around, and that does affect happiness. Also, if you do want to sell your animals now, what you have to do is you have to go ahead, click to interact, and then press lasso, and then there's a new, I showed this earlier when I herded the cows, but you can go ahead and press lasso buttons on different things such as gates, barn entrances, and even the animal trailer. And if you want to sell them, you have to herd them into the animal trailer and then drive to the animal store, which I'll show in a moment, just in case you don't know. Drive to the store and then you are able to sell them. And as you can see, all these chickens have little eggs above their heads because they have eggs. I guess, I don't know. And then also, if you have the animal, a dog, or yeah, if you have a pet dog, as you can see, this dog is slightly sad because he's not eating food. This chicken is, are these chickens so, oh, they don't have food. Wait, they have food. These chickens are angry. Dang, okay. But the dog also has a chance of following you around the farm. I still have him inside this pen because I don't know if he can like run away from the farm or something, which I don't want. But the dog will have like a chance of following you around a little bit. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go into too much depth about the updates. Here you can see the dog is running to me. Hello, we'll go ahead and pet you. We still have to name the dog too. It's not just going to be named Dog. But let's hop into our liquid truck and I'll show you where you can go ahead and purchase and sell animals. We're going to back this out of here, hop out, and then close the gate so the chickens and cows and dog cannot escape. We're also going to go head into animals, and we're going to get down some chicken feeders really quickly. Just because, well, the chickens got angry at me for some reason. I apparently didn't have enough feeders for them, so I find it easier just to buy feeders instead of just, like, getting feed for them, which is very lazy of me. So we're just going to sell these empty ones, and hopefully that should be enough to last us until I get back with an empty liquid truck or milk truck, whatever you want to call it. So heading to the animal store, what you want to go ahead and do, it just really depends where your farm is located. You can go ahead and follow these signs here with the arrows. You want to head to the animal store. So the arrows point down here. So let's go ahead, head down here. And like I said, it just depends where your farm is loaded in. A rainbow crop, is that wheat? Oh, it is wheat. How fun. And the, oh, look at potato. $3,000 or coins. Yeah, coins is the currency. So 3,000 coins for potatoes is really good. I don't have any, unfortunately. So we have to go plant some eventually. But heading to the animal store, again, you'll go under this bridge, and then you'll just keep heading this way. I mean, there's not really anything I can say. And then as you can see, arrows pointing this way. And then we are at the animal store. And this is also where you can sell wool from sheep, cake, and eggs. And then as you can see here are stalls with milk jugs above them. So what we can go ahead and do is park our trailer here and sell our free range milk. And free range milk sells for the most, as you can see, 8,000 coins for each, well, for all 16. I'm not going to do the math in my head because it's literally 12 a.m. But you also do get an additional 400 coins if you are in the Done Games group. We're going to sell this really quickly. But speaking of free money, join my pyramid scheme. No, I'm just kidding. There is a farm code you can use, Bunny Films. You have to capitalize the B and the F if you do want the code to work, or else it just will say invalid code. So you can use this code one time and get yourself some free coins. I'll just leave it on the screen for a tad bit. Unless I forget, it'll just be up for the rest of the video. And then here's the animal store, where you can go ahead and sell animals. But what you have to do is you have to get the animals in the trailer and then park it in this area here. As you can see, yeah, can't sell yet. But this is also where you buy animals. Again, you do have to have a trailer there. And here are the prices. As you can see, cows are 4,500 coins, sheep are 3,000, and chickens are 1,500. So that's how you do animals. And then you also can buy feed here, or you can just make it yourself in a factory, which is quite easy, but I'm just, again, too lazy. But that does conclude today's Farming and Friends video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, consider pressing the like button or subscribing. And we are going to have a guest by the name of GDun2 joining us in the next video to talk more about this update. Like I said, I just wanted to skim it over because I don't know when that video is necessarily going to be recorded, just because our schedules didn't really match up because I had a lot of family in town and other personal reasons, but I'm going to work on getting that put together very soon. And if you have any questions for GDun, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll see if he wants to answer a few. I'm not going to overwhelm him or anything, but I'm looking forward to making a fun video with him where we can learn more about this exciting animal revamp update. So stay tuned for that by subscribing and turning on the notifications. Also join our Discord server where you can find out when I am recording videos, join the videos, and be uploaded on YouTube in the video, obviously. Yeah, link in the description below. But before I do in today's video, I do a shout out to all of my Discord server boosters and channel members. So shout outs go out to Finbar, Jojo Leo, King Ryan, Nazab, Nickel Plate Railroad, Pro Gamer Doggo, Surf, Smart, and the ISS, who has been a channel member for 3 years. So if you do want to get a shout out every single video, boost the Discord server. I suggest it. But have a great day, have a great life, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.